Welcome to the CBS Arena for tonight's championship match between Coventry and Queen's Park Rangers. Frank Lampard is a man who needs a win tonight. They've lost their last two games here in front of their own supporters. He arrived in November, of course, with the Sky Blues in the relegation zone. Tonight he hopes to push them closer towards the playoffs. Marty Cifuentes, the Queen's Park Rangers boss, likewise hoping that his side will be climbing this evening. They had the weekend off, no FA Cup action for them. They've not been overly familiar with the top half of the championship table in recent years, but it will look a picture tonight for their supporters if they continue to win away from home. This is Powell playing it forward, looking for Sato. Bounces nicely, and Sato will get the shot in. And the first sighting for either team.
Does well, Sato. Poor defending, doesn't clear his lines, but he pounces and gets onto this. Just leans back a little bit, gets under the shot.
Redoni. He looked like he was brought down there by Jimmy Dunn, and he was. So a Coventry City free kick, a chance for them to ask some questions of Paul Nardi. And it goes towards the near post. Ellis with a flick on. QPR get it away, and the shot will come in. Brilliant effort. Well, it was Grimes, of all people, on his first start for Coventry City, who pulled out an amazing save from Paul Nardi.
Wow, this is two wonderful saves. Initially, it's done. That man we were talking about clears it off the line. Doesn't really get much purchase on it, but as it comes back out, this first save down low, wonderful. But look at his reaction here, gets up, throws himself at it, and he denies Sims on the rebound. Wonderful double save from Nardi.
Here's Sims, nice turn. Van Ewijk, can he dig out a cross? Off Powell and behind for a corner. Like a tube train, isn't it? Rush hour.
Yeah, this is difficult for a goalkeeper, isn't it? There's so many bodies in there. You just have to, if the delivery is right, this is going to cause carnage.
So Redoni waits. And the delivery is dealt with by Queen's Park Rangers. Jimmy Dunn again on the end of it. Here is Redoni once more, running at Powell. We can see he disagrees with the decision. Well, Redoni was frustrated with his corners in recent matches, but he said against Ipswich he delivered one of the best corners of his life, which I've never heard a footballer say. Can he create something special here? He has, and it's off the post. But the referee had already blown up.
It's a really good ball in, dangerous area. I think the ref has given the free kick away. Again, Sakamoto's just leaning on Nardi, not allowing him to come out and reach for this, but it's a poor miss actually when you look at it from there, from Kitching.
Sakamoto, is he going to run at Powell? He is. Torp. Grimes. Thomas. Thomas again. It's a clever ball. Torp pulls it back, and the shot comes in from Redoni. No real connection, no real sweetness.
It's the best bit of play of the whole game. Lovely little side drew ball down the sides, cut back, and Redoni be disappointed he doesn't connect better with this. He's getting closed down quite frantically by the two Coventry defenders, but he just kind of pulls it. A really good opportunity for him to test the keeper.
Sato. Van Ewijk for company. Sato's determined to wriggle his way in that small piece of grass, isn't he, and get past a defender. On this occasion it was the Dutchman. Chair delivers it though, a deep one. And the shot will come in from Colback. Well, he scored the winner in the last game. He wasn't too far away there. That was definitely worked out on the training ground.
Yeah, inventive. Nice little ball over the top. Good block here in the middle, and then on the half volley, he catches it really well. Watches it the whole way and just pulls it slightly wide.
Smith getting a chance now to run it to Silva, who's slightly isolated, and the shot did come in from Smith. Dovin makes a save.
This is half cross, half shot, but it's into a dangerous area and Dovin has to deal with it.
There's only 2 more fixtures in the month of February for both these sides. Had a glut of games, didn't we, in January? Coventry City with a trip to Hillsborough at the weekend. Powell looking to pick out Frey, and Frey with a chance! Dovin makes the save, but probably shouldn't have. Smith with the opportunity that is blocked.
What an opportunity that is. You're talking about counter-attacking football. Brilliant play down the left by Cherry into Powell. What a wonderful cross pass this is. And Frey must think he scored. All he has to do is feel like he hit the target, but he passes it. And the keeper does so well to get down quickly.
Coventry have won it back. Gets in towards Sims. And the noise increases around the ground as Field puts it behind for a corner. Coventry looking to score the first goal here tonight. Redoni with the corner. Nardi punches. Torp brings it under control. Can he get the shot away? He can! Deflection! Brilliant save! Well, Binks didn't know a lot about it, and Nardi had to move from going right to going left and keep it at 0-0.
Yeah, wonderful reactions. Gets it down here, takes a huge deflection off Binks. Nardi gets down, left hand, holds onto it really well.
Cook. Coventry one offside. Not given. Chair. Elias Chair. Is this the moment? Chair goes for goal. He's got it in his locker. And he's still searching for that first goal of the season, but he's getting closer in recent times.
Steps inside. Well, the keeper has this covered. Dovin, potential could have been just going wide, but he's not to know.
Chance of Thomas Asante, but it's put in by Sakamoto and then disallowed. Let's see this again.
This is tight, really is. Lisha flick on. Asante's just drifted into the offside position. I think the linesman gets that correct.
It's up towards Lloyd, who takes it down well and hits the ground, but the referee says play on. Binks it was, the defender, who got the wrong side. And Lloyd, no real protest from him, you have to say, but either way, that was a dangerous moment for Coventry.
Yeah, really good moment.
Over the top it goes, and the goalkeeper comes again and denies Mason Clark. Coventry so close, and Mason Clark so close, but what about this penalty claim?
Ball over the top, and both of them have each other's shirts. It's a poor touch, I think, from Lloyd, though. As he gets his body there, can you bring that down? Both of them are kind of scrapping at it.
Here was the Mason Clark one.
Yeah, just true. I think, again, Mason Clark, a bit more conviction about him here, and he scores. Here we go, he can get there. He really can, but it's a bit tappy, a bit timid.
And it goes to that right-hand side. Van Eyck. Edwards stuck to his task. Deep it goes, and the keeper doesn't make it, and Bobby Thomas does! In the 5th minute of stoppage time, almost inevitably from a corner we have our first goal. Both sides have threatened, but it's the big centre-half who has come and delivered right at the death for Coventry City.
A really deep corner. Nardi gets caught up in the melee in the middle, can't get out to him, way out position, and it comes up big, far post, free header on goal, knocks it down, gives Cookle a shove and a starting. It's an easy header from the end. Nardi well out of position, gets caught up in the mix of it, bumps off his own player Edwards, and Thomas just watches us all the way in and heads it into an empty net. Brilliant from Coventry.
QPR it was who were pushing at the other end from a succession of corners. They got progressively poorer, but that was on the money. And Bobby Thomas has delivered. And after the disappointments of recent times here, Coventry look like they are going to register a victory. Delight for Frank Lampard, delight for Coventry City. He must have thought it wasn't coming. We were heading to a 0-0 draw. The Coventry players are flat out, exhausted but delighted. Particularly that man, Bobby Thomas, a 3rd goal of the season. And Coventry City's climb up the championship continues. And Frank Lampard continues to work his magic. Full time. Coventry City 1, Queen's Park Rangers 0.